Hi everyone, it's Jane. How are you today? First of all, I'll just apologise. I've got a bit of a cold, I guess, so my voice does not sound the best. But anyway, I wanted to do this video for you. I've been wanting to do it for a couple of weeks now, but just haven't got down to my desk to do it. So, a little while ago, I've been entering a lot of giveaways on Instagram. If you're not on Instagram, go on Instagram because there are that many wonderful fountain pen giveaways and ink giveaways on there that you can easily enter. And I actually won two in May, which I was very fortunate. But anyway, this is one of them, and I was just blown away. This was a giveaway that I won from Yafa Brands and Private Reserve Ink Official. I'll put their details below in the description box. But it blew me away with how much they actually gave the winners. So you were part of the giveaway was their zero what do they call it? Hand ink remover. So it's like the texture to it, it feels a little bit like a creamy kind of sandy paste, but finer than that. And what it does is it removes ink from your hands. And so this, I think this sells for about $40, I want to say. So that was really, really generous of them to include that. They also get you a choice of picking 12 standard cartridge, I can't even get my words out today, ink cartridges, and I picked the rainbow ones because I just figured that gives me a little bit of everything of their inks. They also included 2 syringes and 20 empty standard cartridges, which will come in handy for just putting whatever ink I feel like into them, and I can rinse them out easily. So that's, and you can actually do that with any ink cartridge. I'm not sure if for new people, if you're aware of that, you can, if a pen doesn't come with a converter and you're not in a hurry, you can simply use the converter that comes with the pen. If it did come with a pen, sorry, not the converter, the cartridge, you can use the cartridge and then once it's finished, just rinse it out, air dry it, and fill it up with a syringe with your favorite ink and put it into that cartridge and use it in that pen. So that's if you're not in a hurry, but these are going to come in real handy. They also allowed you to pick 3 bottles of ink. So I went with Arabian Rose, Daphne Blue, and I had to have a green in there, so I went with Cadillac green. And then, as if that wasn't enough, they also included a Monteverde Ritma pen. So I got mine in the purple. It is an all metal bodied pen. It is quite a hefty pen. It has a heaviness set to it. It's a pull-off cap, a magnetic cap, so that I thought was really handy. Easy to post. It's just magnetic once again. And I got mine with a stub nib. So, and I've actually been writing with this pen and quite enjoying it. I'm not sure if it's a pen that I would have bought, only because it is a heavier style pen. But for those of you with bigger hands, I can see this pen being very appealing. And not only that, like, it just writes beautifully. Like, I'm so stoked with it. So that's the pen. I'll just put that back in there. Oh, I shall leave that out for now. But I thought what I'd do with you today is just go through and swatch the inks and do that with you. So I've already stamped my bottles. As you can see, I'm having a great day because I stamped one of them sideways. See? Great day. We're off to a good start. I just didn't want to put this off any longer though. So the first ink we are going to swatch is the Private Reserve ink Arabian Rose. Now these are the first Private Reserve inks that I've ever owned. And it says on the back that it's got high saturation, excellent shading, and it's a premium quality ink. It's a 60ml bottle or 2.03 ounces. So let's get into swatching it. I should just move that out of the way. Knowing me, I'll get it everywhere. Let's try to keep it tidy, people. Oh, and it's really hard to get off. Oh, there we go. Oh, no, that's alright. That's something else. No, that's me. I've just got ink everywhere. Okay, so this is the first one that we'll swatch. Oh, that's a really pretty colour. I wasn't sure what it would be like. I tried to have a little bit of a look on them, but that's actually really pretty, isn't it? It's a lighter colour than I imagined it would be, but I tried to pick colours that I don't really have in my collection. Like I'm missing a really bright sort of turquoise, so I'm hoping that Daphne blue is going to be a bright turquoise. And then I'm missing like this kind of, oh, I guess I've got Hara Hara. And of course, you know, I had to have a green. So this is, oh, it's lovely. It is very saturated. Private Reserve ink. And this one is Arabian Rose. What a lovely name. Arabian Rose. Does anyone ever buy inks just because they like the name of them? And they fall in love with the name of them? I do. I sometimes get hooked with it just because I think it sounds pretty. So this is lovely. That's a really lovely, it's like a dusty sort of, a dusty pink I would say, but a deeper shade of pink. More, as you said, probably more like a rose. So it's a dusty rose colour, but with more pink in it, more pink undertones. That is just gorgeous, lovely. And I can see myself getting this everywhere. So the bottle themselves have quite a wide mouth on them, so it's easy access, which is good. Next one, Daphne blue. So let's see what this one's like too. Okay. Still trying to get the pink out of my brush. Okay. So this is a Daphne blue. Oh, this looks like a lovely colour. I'm so scared I'm going to spill it everywhere. Oh, look at that. That's stunning. Oh, I really like that. That's beautiful. That's exactly what I was looking for as well. How good is that? So this is Private Reserve ink, and it's called Daphne Blue. There we go. I'm really loving that. That's exactly the type of blue I was looking for. So very, very happy with that indeed. See what they look like when they're dry. And lastly, we've got the Cadillac green. Now I've already put this in a pen. I already put it in the Ritma pen because I just wanted to ink the pen up and play with it for a little bit and try it. So this green, Cadillac green, kind of reminds me a little bit of Monteverde California teal, if you've got that one, or know what that one looks like. That's what it reminded me of. Look at the colour of this water. How pretty is it? It's like a teal coloured water. Okay, so I'll put the lid back on that before I spill it. So, and as I said, this stub nib is just so lovely to write with. It's so smooth. So private, reserve. It's quite a wet writer as well, like it lays down a lot of ink. Private reserve ink, and it is Cadillac green. Cadillac green. So lovely. Writes beautifully. Very comfortable to hold in the hand, even though it is a metal pen, and it's probably quite a bit heavier than other pens in my collection, but it's still a beautiful pen. And as I said, to me it's more about the writing experience that you get from a pen. I should try and show you some, if I can find my ruler. Oh, here's my ruler. I was going to try and show you some other pens that are similar, or put it against other pens so you can get a bit of an idea as to what they look like. So this Ritma, this is, are you getting that on the screen? This Ritma is approximately, I'd say 136 millimeters long. So, and then as far as the body of the pen, let's have a look at that. I'd say the body of it is probably close to 12 millimeters in width. Uncapped and not posted. Are you getting this? Oh, I have to push that up a bit more. Uncapped, it is, I want to say 126 millimeters. And then if you post the cap on the back, it is, I want to say 158 millimeters long. So that's not too bad. Let's see, here we've got a TWSBI Eco here, so it's comparatively, it's the Eco's just a fraction, put them down like that, just a fraction longer actually. What else have I got? Let's try a Lamy. So a Lamy, actually the Lamy's probably, let's have a look. The Lami's probably a Lamy Safari is probably closer in length to the Ritma than what Twisby Eco is. What else can I show you? Twisby Go is just a little bit shorter. Fraction shorter than the Ritma if you've got one of those in your collection that you want to compare it to. But I'd say as far as girthiness, the Ritma is probably very similar to a Twisby Eco in the width of the pen, if that makes sense. So they're just some for comparison. So as you can see, these inks are drying really lovely. There's oh listen to me, I'm just so good with my words today, aren't I? Really lovely. They're very, very nice. So the first one, Arabian Rose, I can see that would have quite a bit of shading in it depending on what pen you put it in, with what nib. This Daphne blue is just stunning. It's exactly what I was looking for, and I'm so glad I got it. The Cadillac green is a really lovely, beautiful, deep teal green, and as I said before, very similar to Monteverde Californian teal, I'd say. But really very, very grateful for these. Thank you so much, Yafa Brands and Private Reserve Ink Official. I appreciate this giveaway. I think it's amazing how generous you were, and like I'm just going to continue to have so much more fun playing with all these things. And these bottles, they hold 60 mils of ink, so that's quite a lot of ink. I'm actually going to send some to some pen friends and actually share it around a bit with everyone, so that they can get a taste of these inks and how they perform as well. So that's all I've got for you today. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I know it's a bit of an all over the place video, and voice is croaky and all of that, but I hope you found it interesting anyway. I'm going to be doing quite a few videos this coming week because it's coming up to the end of June, and I will be starting to think about pens and inks I want to use for next month. And I've also got another giveaway prize that I wanted to share with you too, that I won as well back in May. So until then, take care everyone. I hope wherever you are in the world that you're doing okay. The Northern Hemisphere, I hope you're having beautiful summer weather. Lucky you. It's winter here, and I must admit, we've been pretty lucky with our winter. We live in a subtropical region, so it doesn't get overly cold. We're quite lucky in that regard, but yeah, the days are just probably a little bit dull. Anyway, take care. Enough of my rambling. I'll see you back here next time. Bye.